Hey, it's Juan. Welcome to the May issue of your VMSA Sit Rep. And we're here at DU, taking part in the second ever Veterans, Military Spouses and Allies Summit. And I got a very special guest with a really, really cool story. John Rampola, Harrisonburg-based MD, Army vet, JAG, and our newest LCSP for the state of New Jersey, which is the thin part of the triangle. And it means a lot for the community to see in this role.
Yeah, well, thanks, Juan. First, the conference, the meeting's been amazing.
Oh, good, good.
I think even better than the first, which
Good.
I love. And appreciate that. Yes, an interesting role in New Jersey. We are kind of an outpost out there. We were a listening post for a while. Now we're finally established as an account, greenfield, and I was asked to come in and lead the charge. And I have to say that one of the things that I take to every meeting in New Jersey is I did a few tours at Fort Dix, and I remember because I'm not a New Jersey resident, but the military has given me a tie to New Jersey, which was I spent every summer in the ranges firing an M16 or 9mm at the old Fort Dix. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your uniform service a little bit, because it's unique. You not only did you enlist right out of high school, you were 17. Your dad had to sign the waiver.
Yeah, my dad said, hey, I'm going to sign for you, but only reserves. By the time you're done with all your training, if you want to go active duty, I'll sign for you. But he was a truck driver. College was important. He was afraid I would sign. He knew how much I loved the military. He's afraid I'd sign and not come back. So I signed, became a medical laboratory technician down at Fort Sam, was attached to a combat support hospital, my first unit, which was a lot of fun because as a combat support hospital, we had to learn to set up our own defensive perimeter. If there's anything funnier than watching a bunch of RNs and pharmacists set up a defensive perimeter, I've never seen it.
Now, along the way, you pick up a commission.
Yes, I went up to Syracuse, kind of mid-career, went to Syracuse to law school, MPA, worked for someone you know up at Syracuse, Sean O'Keefe.
Yeah.
So I was in a National Security Studies program. So Sean was out of office at the time, was an endowed professor, and I worked in the National Security Studies program. He introduced me to Jack Murtha from PA, Dick Cheney from Wyoming, met all of his buddies, it was Admiral Smith at the time, was running all the SEAL teams, most intense guy I ever met. When he came to campus, my job was, I was a glorified driver. I picked people at the airport. His first question to me with these really steely blue eyes was, "Were the gym hours?" And how active are the kids on campus?
Love it. Love it. Now, you didn't stop there. You're juggling a lot of things in your life, man. You've been at the firm 28 years. 26, yep. And along the way, go to law school as well.
Yep, yeah, I came out of law school, joined the firm, 99. 9 years later, mid-career senior manager, got orders to deploy. I got a phone call when I was down in DC from our executive officer, and he said, you're gonna be picked up because we're a unit of JAGs. No one deploys a unit of JAGs because we can't do anything, as you know. So picked me up, dropped me in the Theater Support Command at Fort Belvoir. So I had literally 3 weeks notice. The firm is phenomenal. Lead partner, Pennsylvania, used to call me Johnny. He said, "Johnny, wind down. We got it. We got your back."
That's great.
Yep. And off I went.
And that was the Balat deployment.
Yes, Joint Base Balad, yeah.
9 months in Iraq.
9 months in Iraq, yep.
And to come back to the firm, don't miss a beat. Continue on this upward trajectory and continue to do really well.
Yeah, the firm is phenomenal. Came back, my projects had ended. They plugged me into some internal projects, got me involved in some account work. It's just phenomenal. And by the way, one really cool thing for us, so when I deployed to Iraq, the firm policy was they would pay the difference in salary for 6 months. While I was in Iraq, they changed it.
You were there for that change.
They did the full year. And boy, what a relief. I mean, what a relief that was. Because I deployed as like a first lieutenant.
Yeah, so it's a significant drop in comp.
Yeah, but good on the firm for doing that, yeah.
Okay, that's a great point to drive home that these days that policy extends for the entire mobilization.
Exactly, yep.
Hey, 17-year-old getting the waiver signed by his dad through becoming a JAG, and now an LCSP at Deloitte. Incredible success story, proof that you can accommodate and juggle and find a way to succeed in the firm and continue to serve. Would it have been better if it was a Navy story? Yes, but still, it's an incredible journey. John, thanks for sharing it with us.
Thanks, Warren.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks.